Hey man, how's it going? I continued just once when I played this in the lunchtime while I was in the office. Might as well try for round 2, I guess. God damn it, I could have avoided that. Well, good thing about USD is that the game is well aware that it's relatively hard, so the option actually gives you the starting 5 lives, which is very useful for the beginners like me, in my opinion. I know that Unconnected Marketeer is more hype nowadays, but I played too much of that game right now, so yeah, before carrying on with Deus Ex, well, potentially until Cyber and Zero arrive, might as well try more Touhou games in general. Well, I don't think I will be doing any scoring runs soon, considering that I cannot even 1cc even a single game until recently. Oh, here comes that cheeky last spell. I think I will continue once more, but what can you do? At least I managed to 1cc up to stage 5. That's quite an improvement in my book. Well, I still have a lot to go if I want to 1cc this game, but at least USD is reasonably difficult compared to, you know, games that is downright cheap compared to UFO or what was it? LAK and SA. Yeah, I just wanted to change some stuff. I realized that the MIDI music in this game is very good, so that's why I chose that. Continue twice. Could have been just once continue, but I'm not really drunk at the moment. I drank some alcohol before this. Not a good decision. I've seen this screen too many times. Since you're here, I go for one more run with the Persuasion Needle. I was going to go for Deus Ex right away, but Cyber Ninja is not yet here. You know, he's the one who's actually interested in me playing the game, so... So yeah, when I play in the office, I managed to just continue once, because that's quite an improvement in my opinion. Just for you, I will switch back to Wave. Rainbow in this game feels ridiculously strong, the over game's difficulty aside. I personally think the EOS SD has the best shot types of all the Touhou games I've played so far, in my opinion. it is just that the game is just plain difficult, but it is reasonably difficult, not like in, you know, games like UFO, which is downright cheap. Yeah, I said it. UFO is downright cheap. Well, Bakuren might be potentially be easier than Kanako, but still. In my opinion, USD has the most approachable shot types, in my opinion. Just because, you know, the main shot, the one you start with, actually improves with your power. For some reason, June just scrapped that, and that's why both Persuasion Noodle and the homing amulet are pretty broken in this game, because, you know, regarding homing amulet, your main shot improves with your power, and with Persuasion Noodle you have more spread compared to the other games with Persuasion Noodles in it. No, I didn't. No, it's opposite. Bakuren potentially might be easier than Kanako. It is just that I didn't play it often. Play the UFO very often. It's just that I have to come back to that game, but oh well. I gotta play. I think I gotta focus on Mountain of Fate first. You misheard me. Bakuren might potentially be easier than Kanako. Well, I can't really say, because the only difficulty that I played UFO on was easy mode. Mate, easy mode! Oh, fuck you, Raisin. I'm not sure whether you have played Devil May Cry 3, but in that game, the easy mode is not available at the start. The only difficulty it gives you, the easiest difficulty that it gives you on Devil May Cry 3 is normal mode, but once you die several times on Devil May Cry 3 on normal mode, the message pops up. Easy mode is now selectable. That message still burns in my brain, because there was straight up insulting, in my opinion. There was several Spy 2, which is potentially the hardest stage 1 boss in the whole series. Well, normal difficulty wise, well, not exactly normal, the hard difficulty wise, but yeah, that memory still burns in my brain. That message is just burnt into my brain. The easy mode is now selectable. Yeah. But Touhou mocks the player in different way by just making the easy mode just straight up relatively difficult than the other games. Other game franchise easy mode, in my opinion. Devil May Cry has nothing on Touhou, in my opinion. Devil May Cry is far easier than Touhou. But to be fair, there are lots of games that are more difficult than Touhou's out there. I'm looking at you also. and other rhythm games out there. Oh, could have forgotten the bomb with persuasion needle sucks. Could have forgotten about that because I don't have Fantasy Seal with persuasion needle in this game. I wonder if there's a enemy marker mode for USD that would actually be pretty nice, along with the focus hitbox mode that I'm using right now. Ooh. Yeah, but think about it. At least Devil May Cry has health bar, and it doesn't really mock the players for continuing on normal mode. Thought that was the wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. It's apples and oranges, but still. Yeah. But still, I'm not sure whether USD is one of the hardest Touhou games out there. Here comes Zhao. Fuck. I usually don't die on this part. That was a silly mistake that I made. Sorry. Well, no 1cc for me, I guess. But I didn't really expect a 1cc in Touhou 6, considering how hard this game is. Yeah, I really love Persuasion Needle in this game. It was a stop. That's a stop. Oh yeah. So just having StarCraft flashback. This non-spare is not hard, but can be deceptively cheap. Actually, most of the Touhou 6's patterns are like that. Yeah, I agree. Its difficulty is quite balanced. But at the same time, there are lots of sections that just involves mindless grazing and just aim pattern. So you just happen to just stay on the bottom of the screen until you fight Takuya. And holy shit, the Persuasion Needle is broken in this game. I miss this Persuasion Needle. As I said, I'm not really a fan of 10-digit type of shot type where you switch between the two by focusing and unfocusing. As I said, it pretty much, you know, reduces the utility for the homing amulets in that, so it feels a bit counterintuitive to me. So that's why I think the EUSD has the best shot type despite all the difficulties. Because it feels pretty much user-friendly in a sense. Although, to be fair, the Reimu in this game is pretty broken. Well, not Sanae broken, but still pretty broken, in my opinion. Marisa is hard to use in this game, but still is more manageable than Mountain of Faces Marisa in my opinion. Unless you're using Cho Marisa. Oh, could have avoided that? Oh, what can you do? I wasn't really going for 1cc run for this one anyways. I also wish oh, could have forgotten about those duels. I heard that they are pretty broken as well. But yeah, only downside of Persuasion Needle in this game, the bombs suck. It is one of the suckest bomb in the series. Well, we have Sakuya in the UM, but still. Stop! You violated the law. Yeah, I potentially think that Reimu's bomb with Persuasion Needle in this game might even more suck than Unconnected Marketeer's Sakuya's bomb in my opinion. That could have been the best one, but I failed. Oh well, what can you do? Oh yeah, could have forgotten. The patches spell becomes even more cheaper with Reimu's changing her shot type. Could have forgotten about that. Yeah, that's the only thing that's good about it. So it's like, it's not for the start beginners like me, who are just starting out in the game and can't even once see a single game. It's for the masochist. I mean, it doesn't really suck. It's just that it's just designed for the players who can pretty much skate through all the games. Holy shit, this spell is hard. And as I expected, I died. At least this spell is slightly more manageable than anything much. I don't fucking care. I suck at the game, so might as well spend the bombs as much as possible. What's the point of picking the power blocks like that? Could have forgotten that I need to focus on the scoring items you might need. Gotta get the 3D extension. Oh, I'm out of bombs on this one, so yeah, gonna die like that. No choice. So it's just that it's really hard to get used to this one. It is one of the toughest in the series. Although the shot time alone is pretty OP in my opinion. Had a decent damage, and even considering that this is a focus type, it has a pretty decent range actually. Just pathetic. Please bear with me if I suck. It is just that I played more with homing Reimu than the precision need of Reimu. Fuck, that could have been well good dodge, but oh well. This spell is mechanically predictable, but those smaller projectiles just makes things harder than it should, just like that. On the other hand, this spell could appear a bit cheap because, you know, at least for the beginning players, because this is more of a reflex-based dodging type in a sense. Yeah, I'm performing worse with Precision Needle, no surprise here. Because I didn't really play a lot with Precision Needle in this game. Been playing too much with a homing rainbow, and the homing rainbow in this game is pretty broken, as I said. I had to play Deus Ex, but not many people are joining. So I think more Touhou until more viewers arrive, I guess. I usually can capture this spell, but oh well, I have to practice more. Touhou should be the torture test for the mechanical keyboards out there, not Call of Duty or the games like that. Easy spell or Remelia, and I still can't really capture it. Her static pattern with this one is pretty unpredictable, and I still struggle with it. But at least I know what I'm doing, I guess. This spell is pretty difficult for me. Oh, there was a bad timing. And on the easiest non-spell too. God damn it. It's been too long since I played with Precision Needle, bear in me. Fortunately, this non-spell could be pretty predictable. So it's pretty much a pushover, if you know what you're doing, of course. Well, I performed powers with precision needle, although it's pretty broken in this game. I need to get good. There was an unnecessary death. I don't think I will clear this one. And I'm all out of bombs. Might die here. Yep. Too bad. Well, it's just that it's been too long since I played with precision needle. Well, I don't think you will watch me play Deus Ex. I don't think you will watch me play Deus Ex. Perhaps, how about Devil May Cry 5 or some change? It's been so long since I played that game, and I was going for a no boss head run with Dante. But if not, well, I can always play more Touhou games. Fuck it, I'll just play more Mountain of Fate. Yeah, it is just that, you know, there are other viewers who might be interested in watching Deus Ex at the moment, and he's not here. Alright, we're switching to Mountain of Fate. Bear in me. I'm really close to once using this game, but still feels a bit far. I played 170 hours and I still can't once you see this game on normal. That's pretty depressing. It is just that I managed to one CC up to the Kanako's last spell. It is just that I just died at the very last spell, and and yeah, that always happens. It is just that stage 4 and is just fucking me all over. That's the problem. Alright, we drink a glass of water and come back. you know, I just play once and twice, and if Cyber Ninja is not here, I might as well play different games like Devil May Cry 5, I guess. I will stick with Homing Amulets for now because this is the, you know, I came really close to wanting to sing this game with Homing Amulet, and it is good for collecting scores from the field enemies too, so. Too bad that this game doesn't really have, you know, grazing benefits unlike other games. Yeah, I thought Devil May Cry was hard until I played Touhou. I've said it several times, but I just want to emphasize that. But as I said, there are lots of other games that are harder than Touhou out there. For example, Osu. Yeah, it's just that it's important for the extension. You know, as you can see from my high score, I haven't reached 160 mil yet. And as you know, you get one more life if you do that. It's not that I really suck at bait management on stage 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm trying. It's just that it's a bit difficult to use the automatic collection and when I really have to be aware of the projectiles on the screen. Oh, actually I misunderstood that. Never mind. I cannot really time the auto collection, right? Well, you know what they say. It's not fucking rocket science. Well, it's Touhou, but at least not a rocket science. I will be good at this game one day. I usually make mistake here and lose a life by an accident sometimes. Not today though. I'm missing all those scoring items, but oh, what can you do? Here comes our lady. She's by far the easiest stage 2 boss I've encountered, normal difficulty wise at least. Jesus Christ, I still remember the boss fight with Parsi on normal. It was pretty brutal. Yeah, Hina is by far the easiest stage 2 boss that I've encountered so far. Even Chuno has harder non-spell patterns, and her projectiles are quite fast on normal, normal difficulty wise. So it's very easy to make mistake with Chuno, and sometimes you are forced to use a bomb as well. Especially with the second spell, Perfect Freeze, but not with Hina. By far the slowest projectiles I have seen on stage 2. It's like she's stage 1 or some boss or something. Maybe just me. Yeah, there are lots of parts about Mountain of Fate that are just potentially easiest in the series. It is just that stage 4 and even potentially stage 5 fucks everything up. You know, I know that stage 5 could be pushed over to a lot of players, but it's just that Sana's non-spells are relatively hard. But to be fair, she's not the hardest stage 5 bosses out there. I'm looking at you, Orion. Crown piece. Oh yeah, could have forgotten about her. Yeah, I have heard that she's downright cheap. Well, at least, well, actually the entirety of LOK is downright cheap as far as I've heard. That's why I'm not really purchasing LOK on Steam at the moment. I'm glad I started in Mountain of Fate. Well, it is not the easiest Touhou game out there, but it has a lots of entry-level stuff that, you know, allows players to be familiar with the whole series in general. Yeah, as I said, lots of parts in Mountain of Fate could be the potentially easiest in the game. It has easiest stage 1, easiest stage 2, well, easiest stage 3. Well, it is just, well, I have to also take into consideration that I didn't play 10 Desires yet, but still. I still remember fighting Yugi on normal. Can't get past that part. it may just be me, but why the overall game difficulty might not be the hardest in the series, but this game feels pretty stingy with the life extension, may just be me, so the single mistake can be pretty detrimental to the entire run. Yeah, I fought her on normal mode once. God damn it. Could have avoided that. What can you do? I'm not really far away from 80 mil anyway, so. This spell can be deceptively cheap, so you gotta be careful. At least its pattern could be pretty predictable, but still. As you can see, I've captured it like 8 times out of 60 attempts. I think I've lost like 1 life so far, but still that could be pretty detrimental. Considering that stage 4 he's hard. And I need some power to survive through stage 4 and I spammed bomb too much at the moment. Fuck. Well, I don't think I will be able to 1cc with this in this condition. What can you do? This part forces you to bomb for the beginner players like me. Oh shit, I'm running low on power. This is bad. Nothing is worse than running low on power in this game, since the power is pretty much tied up to your bomb. Well, this is bad. I really need full power if I want to take on Aya. And yeah, yep, well, I don't think this is going to be a 1cc run for sure. Died too much on the third round and that's bad. Died too many times, I mean. Well, I didn't want to use the bomb twice there. No choice. Fuck. Well, so much for that. Not going to be a 1cc run for sure. No good. The problem is I died too many times on stage 4, even more than my usual run. So yeah, no run 1cc for me this time. You know what? Recently I've noticed I played Touhou too much. About time I played Devil May Cry actually. Sorry, but I don't think this is not what I planned actually. If you don't mind me playing Devil May Cry, stick around. I was going to play Deus Ex, but not many people is joining today, so might as well play the game that doesn't really last long on a single run. Uh, Bear in me. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm really hoping that I could get, what was it? 60 FPS on the first try. And it is updating. I need the music while I do this. Well, actually, never mind. It just turned itself on. It's been a while since I turned on this game. I'm really hoping that I could get, what was it? 60 FPS. It's been so long. Well, what I'm going for recently nowadays is I managed to clear Bloody Palace once with Dante recently. Wait, why there's no sound? Wait. Oh, I turned on the music. I think I... Wait, there's no sound? Something's wrong with it. Bear with me. Some technical difficulties out there. Weird. I should be getting sound, but no sound in the game. What's happening? Oh, I get it. It is the issue with the PS4 controller. It is just that PS4 controller has built-in headphone port and what was it? And it can mess up your sound settings when you're streaming sometimes. It's been too long, so I need some practice. Well, I don't think I will be playing Virgil because I've already cleared all of the palace once. But just to show you how broken Virgil is, just gonna do some combo too. Yeah, I'm not really a pro player per se, but oh, what's up with the brain draw?
Have some fun? Disappointing.
I'm not the type of person who can just do the last hit combo. Or let's see if I could do the multiple judgment. Never mind, I could. I forgot the timing.
You're finished.
I could do it, but
Don't
I forgot the timing.
out of my way.
God damn it.
Don't out of ashes to ash.
There you go.
Don't
Sort of.
out of don't down you go. Check.
Yeah, if you're starting on this game and you can't combo bullshit, you can just stay in the air and spam the judgment cut.
Out of ashes to ash. Check. Ha!
I forgot my key settings with Virgil.
That's that.
And I cannot air combo bullshit. It's been too long.
Wreck it. You're wasting my time. Let's have some fun.
Just practicing JC. All I can do is just
Let's have some fun.
spamming Luna base like that, but that is still pretty effective sometimes. I mean, 90% of the time actually. What am I talking about?
This barely even counts as a warm-up.
This is good for taking out the bosses, using the heavy rain sword and combining with the uppercuts like this, because heavy rain sword locks pretty much any enemies in place and gives you plenty of windows for you to charge your Falcon punch like that. I often use that too.
Is that all? down you go. Check. Just kneel before. Check. So down you go.
Yeah, I cannot really do the full SC combo, but well, I can do all the essentials, I guess. Technically.
This shall be your grave. Lights out. Let's have some fun.
Cannot really chain it with JC. That could have been good. Let me try it again.
Good.
Well, couldn't do it.
Lights out. Shall I entrust it to him? Good night.
Finally.
Let's have some fun.
Finally some combo. But I'm not really here to play Brazil. I'm here to play Dante, so might as well practice him more. The thing is, I can cheese with Dante, but that's all I can do, just cheating with Dante, just spamming the special attacks all over the place. This attack is broken. Not to mention this one, the rear impact. Dante has a lot of powerhouse skill that I love.
Get him, girl.
You know, even if you can't do the flashy combos like those pros on YouTube, you can pretty much decimate everything actually. Even with the ground combos only.
Cuts and arms. Come on, baby.
Found a game where I could do some stuff, I guess. Wait, I need to change my Twitch setting as well, since I'm playing the different games at the moment.
I'm bored.
I still haven't adopted Cavalier well, so that's why the Cavalier is not in my weapons list yet. I've defeated Cavalier Angelo on Bloody Palace without taking damage with Dante once. He could be pretty broken against Cavalier Angelo. Oh, that was a bad timing. That could have no damage run, but oh well. Yeah, unlike in Touhou, I can at least do something in this game. Well, I'm not the best Devil May Cry 5 player out there. See, I don't suck at video games, it's just that I suck at Touhou. Well, there was a bad at the time Kalin and but what can you do? Oh, this is not what I intended. That could have been dangerous. Well, I got hit there, but there was only just twice, I guess.
I'm bored.
Thrice, I changed my mind. Yeah, I'm not exactly the blessed player who, who can do the no damage run on DMD, but I still can, nearly all SS of Sons of Sparta mode. Anyway, that's not what I was going for. Yeah, especially compared to Devil May Cry 3, they are pretty OP actually. I forgot what's in this stage, so I might die suddenly. Well, that could have no damage, but I was just... Okay, this has been too long since I played DMC5.
Come here! Come here!
Brilliant, 4 seconds.
Man, I'm bored.
Oh wait, I've been forgetting to build my debit trigger meter here. I mean the scene debit trigger meter, which is pretty much broken. It's been so long, so I'll be referring to the Bloody Palace stage list here. It's a bit cheating, but I don't care. I've played this game several times, so.
Come on, come at me, boy!
No, you don't. No, you don't. But Virgil is definitely broken, but even if you consider the fact that it's a bit tricky to use, Dante is pretty broken too, because he has a lot of skills that are broken. You know, for starters, there's a real impact that has been around since DMC3, which is the uppercut attack and the Kingslayer. This could be pretty OP if you just landed right, and Kalinan's super laser attack, which can also be detrimental to the enemies, provided it's just landed right. Not to mention that Dante has seen every trigger, not like in fourth game. I forgot what the stage 10 was about, but I definitely needed a Kalinan for sure. Well, there was an attack that I wasn't supposed to get hit by. So much for that. The thing about Empress Arcane is that she has a pretty poor vertical range, so she's pretty prone to, vulnerable to the area combos like this one. Oh boy, here comes the enemies that I really hate. The Antenora. They are lesser demons, but they have a lot of things that are immune. So my strategy is using stuff like what was it, round trip to get some hit stuns going on. Chaos, another annoying enemies, but not the worst I've seen. Well, that was a bad time for the Stinger. Hey man, how's it going? Well, since you're here, I might have to do the Deus Ex playthrough on, after several stages, I guess. It's been too long since I played Devil May Cry, so I really wanted to play it. That wasn't my best run on that stage out there, for sure. Still got it. Nice. Oh, Lusaki, there's an enemy that I always hated also, because it's not really threatening as its own, but pretty annoying and could potentially ruin your combo streak. Yeah, it's just that I really want to play Deus Ex. As you know, story-driven games is pointless to play it without the viewers.
Hey, come on. Hit him, girl.
Yeah, I forgot how to defeat Deimos. And that's definitely not how you do it. So yeah, that's the usual stretch I go with, using a rocket launcher just to stun everything. Open works, sometimes doesn't. There was a lucky parry. I don't usually do that. I can't usually do that, I mean. Oh yeah, you could cheese through this stage with this. Usually Furious are trouble. It's time to fight Goliath, I guess. And I forgot how I should fight Goliath. Should have jump cancelled that. For the first proper boss, Goliath could be pretty tricky actually. I just have to learn to jump cancel his attack right, but I'm not really good at it. just poking around his ass. That's the best strategy actually. Around his back of his torso actually, because he usually can't reach that part. I have to avoid his head though.
Lady never did this.
Yeah, not like that. Have to stay away from his head.
I'm bored.
You know what time it is? It's real impact time. And squeeze in some rocket launcher as well. Well, could have jump cancel that, but I failed. This is cheesy, but that's the only way to, you know, only proper way to get a invisibility frame out of that attack. Well, I really want to play Deus Ex today, so I will come back to Deus Ex after some breaks, like 5 or 10 minutes, just drinking some water and stuff like that. Actually, since this is actually never mind, I will just play Deus Ex. I will turn the stream off and on. Bear in me. I really want to play Deus Ex, by the way. Good thing about Devil May Cry 5 is that you can suspend the Bloody Palace, so you could, you know, come back to it later on.
Devil May Cry.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will just come back after like 5 or 10 minutes break. Let me drink a glass of water first. Alright, turn on some good music while I take a break. I think I will carry on with Devil May Cry 5 for now. Alright, enjoy your dinner, man. Man, I've been indecisive lately. Too loud. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing no boss stat run is that boss stat is very cheesy in this game, and I managed to clear the Bloody Palace once. Oh, you're raiding me. Oh, thanks a lot for that, actually. This is the very first raid in history of this channel. Well, if you could call this a channel, actually. So yeah, thanks a lot for the raid. I don't really have pop-up alarms or something like that set up, unfortunately, because I don't really have a lot of viewers. But thanks. It really means a lot because this is... I haven't actually gotten any raid since I established my Twitch channel. The thing is, my Twitch channel is pretty much abandoned because I'm focusing more on YouTube channels nowadays. Alright, let's hit the road. Anyway, just gonna give a shout out. No more inner demons, right? Thank you for joining the raid. I'm not sure how it works, but every single one of those incidents matters.
Come here! Come
Hey Kaina and Hera and Tenora. I definitely need round 3 for this one. Oh, actually, never mind. I think I can cheese on this one. The thing is, the annoying thing about Hera and Tenora is that if they get, you know, thrown away like that, they usually enter the rage mode and yeah, and just fly up, just like that. Whenever they fly up or just get thrown away like that, they just enter the triple armor mode and just charges toward you. Next stage could potentially be the hardest in 20 among those 10 stages. Too bad I don't really have seen them with trigger, but I see what I can do. Yeah, this stage, I really hate this stage. It's downright cheap. game sound is a bit loud. Hearing me. But at least for me, not sure about your end, because you know the way the stream works is that you usually get less volume than what you have actually.
You look like you just had your ass handed to you.
I gotta be careful with the next stage too, because Usakira appears. Yeah, he can do that. That's why I don't really like Lusakia, because it has a lot of cheap attacks. Like that. So that's why you have to constantly do the hit stun on Lusakia, because if you don't do that, it just spams attacks all over the place. All sorts of weird attacks.
Come on, show me what you got.
I forgot to change the title on Twitch. Just shows you how much attention I'm giving to Twitch actually.
Come on, you can do it. Over here.
The next stage could be pretty tricky too, because Fury and Riot appears at the same time. This attack is pretty cheesy. So yeah, the Fury, one of the trickiest enemies in the game. But Dante has a lot of things that he can use to just cheat it, just like that.
Come on, show me what you got. Get him, girl.
Yeah, the Furies, those kind of enemies that are really tricky to time when you want to hit them. So all you have to do with Dante is just timing your rapid attacks right so you can parry their attacks. Just like such as Revolver. Potentially Ice Age, but I suck at inputting command for Ice Age, so I didn't usually use that. The Battlelog's default punch that you can just spam by just pressing melee. Potentially with lock on too, without using the directional pad, so you can track the Fury's movement. first because they tend to hit the enemies. Oh, that's a problem with the revolver. If you don't jump cancel it right, you miss a chance to dodge the attack. Another one of those stages you can cheat with Kalenan again. Well, so much for that. That sometimes happens because your impact has a very poor range sometimes. That's why you have to use the retriever to land your impact if you really want to land it. Another one of those cringe combo, but nothing his turn can fix. I need to make use of Balog's King mode too, but it's a bit tricky to use it. Not to mention that it could mess up your combo if you don't time your switch right, so that's why I'm not really using the key combo as yet. I might be missing out by not using Cavalier, but I'm happy with this weapon set, to be honest. Yeah, you can exploit the spawn time to do that, because in Bloody Palace enemies just take some time to emerge and you can cheat it with it. And I got hit for no reason. Go figure. was going to cheat it and I failed. Not with those guys, I guess. If you have Virgil, you can pretty much cheat through this stage, by the way. But I'm not Virgil. And you gotta play with skill sometimes, instead of cheating. Oh, there was a badly timed. There was a badly timed, what was it? Count? Now, this is where the fun begins, I guess. This is from the Conquest Guide, and her Judeka especially vulnerable to the lightning attack. So you can pretty much stun them if you... But I cannot really do it. It's been too long since I played this game. Well, so much for that. I swear I performed better when I last turned it on, and I forgot how to do it.
Hey, come on.
Oops, 그래 뭐 같은데 I have to cancel this one if I want to dodge attacks. The Kingslayer. Yeah, those things can be pushed up if you time your 그냥 you for raiding, by the way. This is the very first raid that ever happened in my channel.
Come on, you can do it. Over here.
I'm not really in the best condition to stream, but still. The raid, I mean. Oh yeah, these things disappear, but I don't really kill these things so quickly, so I have to chase them down. Yeah, but still pretty meaningful, I guess. Oh yeah, this stage, I really have to cheat it through. I have no choice. I could potentially jump cancel all over again, but these things are cheap. Oh, Dante won't use the judgment. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Too bad I didn't use a judgment, which is the strongest skill with the Sin Devil trigger. So it has animated example in game too, because I want to showcase what the judgment list is. Well, never mind. So what happens when you cast judgment is that by pressing the melee and shot button, you entered in this cool slow-mo mode, and Dante just whips out his sword in, that just gives the entirety of the screen while he's invulnerable. Pretty good for the finishers. And yeah, judgment could have, allowed me to cheese through this stage. Didn't happen.
Slacking, are you?
Oh, I've just realized one thing. I haven't been using Dante's special provocation. This one.
Come on. Let's rock. Yes. Hot. Thank you.
GG Uncle doing his dance. Oops, that's a game spoiler, but I don't care. There's also this one, but it's a bit tricky.
What's the matter? Come on, come at me, boy.
What'd you like?
This one.
Is this?
Dante flips his hair,
Thought you like it.
and if he doesn't get hit, he gets to maintain that hair. He's pretty much mocking his brother, by the way.
Hey, come on.
I didn't parry it right.
Come here. And
Come on,
now-
you can do it. Too bad that I got hit just once there. Could have avoided that by stunning the Behemoth, but it didn't really happen, unfortunately. I really love those rocket launcher to the extent that I spam it a lot.
Oh, what's the matter?
Yeah, you know why I really like Devil May Cry 5. Really love it, but there's one thing that Devil May Cry 5 stopped at, that is the collectibles. You know, back in Devil May Cry 3 and Devil May Cry 4, there were lots of clear bonus art for clearing higher difficulties. And all of those are gone in Devil May Cry 5. That's a sad thing about it. While the game is more approachable.
Guts and all.
So what happens with Death Scissors is that if you parry their attacks right, they become so vulnerable that you can just kill them with just one bullet. Just like that. Alright, our time is do your worst. Oh, it's been a while since I've landed that actually. Oh, I hate those chasers. And just like that, my no damage with this boss is gone. That cost me my arms and leg, but worth it. Totally worth it. Yeah, since every trigger is cheating in this game. This is a judgment that I've talked about. The only problem, if you don't use the skill code as quadruple S, you get a delay like that. And that delay can really cost your arms and legs sometimes.
This should make things easier.
르브론즈님 안녕하세요. Alright, let me actually play the Deus Ex because that's what I really mean to do today. Alright, I'll be turning the stream off and on, bear with me. 제가 딴 게임 할 거여가지고 스트림을 껐다가 킬게요. 잠깐만 기다려주세요. Is there an option to just turn off the stream for the YouTube only? Not really sure. Oh yeah, there is actually. there's an option in Restream where I could turn off the stream for the YouTube only. So I need to make use of that. So yeah, I'll be switching to Deus Ex soon. BRB. Deus Ex으로 게임을 바꿀게요. 잠깐만요. That was pretty fun. Didn't know that I could turn up, intentionally turn up the stream for YouTube only on Restream. I should make use of that more often. Yeah, I agree. I haven't been giving my Twitch channel a lot of love lately. Too busy making clips for YouTube for now. Why YouTube streaming service isn't really bad, that bad, but it definitely needs some major improvements in my opinion. Especially considering that with Twitch you could, play series of multiple games on a single stream with no problem. In YouTube it's pretty troublesome actually. I have to restart anyway because my restream is a free account. Alright. BRB. I will turn the stream off and on because I'm using the free restream account.